What's up, good people? This is something that I just want to share with you really quickly. I'm just studying, and tomorrow night we're having this conversation over this topic. Don't wake love before it's time. Songs of Solomon chapter 8 verse 4 tells us, I charge you, O daughters of Jerusalem, do not stir up nor awaken love until it pleases. This particular passage of scripture is revealing to us a truth that I believe many of us have not digested. It reveals to us a truth that I believe can greatly serve us in the area of our soul care and mental clarity, and that is, there is a time. There is a time, not just a feeling, not just your biological clock is ticking, not it's cold outside, I need a bath, not you're tired of a cold bedroom because it's better to have a cold bed and have peace than to be kept warm by a real devil. That part though, this scripture reveals to us two things. Number one, there is a time. And number two, can you identify when you're ready? See, there is this problematic and deleterious issue that I believe is a contributor in our headaches, heartaches, broken relationships, and prolonged seasons. And that is the lack of heart training. The lack of heart training. If you want to be a barber, you go to barber school. If you want to be a lawyer, you go to law school. If you want to be a doctor, you go to med school. But where do you if you want to be in love? What school do you go to? Where do we get the training? Where do we get the training and where do we get the skills for us to have relational health with our heart? Relationships are the only area that we treat as though it doesn't need to be educated. Your heart doesn't just naturally know how to be a wife. Your heart doesn't just naturally know how to be a husband, how to be integral. The heart has to be trained because love requires selflessness. Love requires sacrifice. And we don't just come into this world wanting to sacrifice and wanting to be selfless, which is why one of the top words for a 2-year-old is mine.
Mine, my toy, my bottle, mine.
And the sad reality is a lot of us are now 32, still speaking like we're 2.
It's my money, my wealth, my time, my things. My car, my house, mine.
And peradventure, one of the signs that you're not ready for love is when your heart has an outgrown toddler language. Gimme, 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 that's mine. Temper tantrums, yelling. Listen, the rain grows the flowers, not thunder, bruh. We need heart management. If you just break down the word management, drop off the N and T, you get manage me. We're supposed to manage our heart, but unfortunately, our hearts have been managing us. Our hearts managed us to get into a relationship where we're falling for somebody who has no intention of catching you. Our hearts managed to cause us to fall in love with the manipulator who tried to make us responsible for their behavior because it's easier to blame us than to change themselves. No, we need to train our heart. Tomorrow night, let's have a conversation.